always, 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 representing that wave gang, always, always, always.
You are now rocking with
J.ALWAYZ.
On the ones and twos, and just call me Monty on everything. Y'all know what it is.
Haters on my radar, I smoke them like a cigar. Haters on my radar, I smoke them like a haters on my radar.
Bruh, quit playing. Subscribe. I know it's different. Man, also follow me on Twitter and IG at EJ_ALWAYZ. Y'all come back now. Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's your Uncle EJALWAYZ, your mother's brother and your grandmother's good-looking son. And your grandmother's good-looking son. It's crazy, right? Isn't it crazy? It's crazy. Here's what's equally crazy. The narrative that's going around that somehow I or someone that I associate with is protecting others. Protecting Chris Unbiased. Get some things established. One, I don't know Chris Unbiased. Two, some of you are new to the channel. Got about 200 or 300 new subscribers. Y'all may not know, but nothing that I've ever done, no one who has been quote unquote exposed or bodied on this channel, I never went to seek out any of anyone's information. You know, before this, before other situations in battle rap, Rome DMV was someone who was bodied by this channel. I didn't look for that info. After Rome DMV, oh, I believe it was Adi Boom. Again, I didn't go look for that info either. Now, when it comes to Mr. Battletruth, again, I didn't look for that info. What am I saying? I'm not no damn detective, man. I'm not. Right? The stuff that we're hearing about is real heinous. It's real heinous. But what's crazy is I can't understand how some of y'all are jockeying the narrative that somehow by exposing a pedophile that we're protecting someone else. I'm gonna make a couple of points. First one being Chris Unbiased, I don't know him. Second one being Chris Unbiased, I've never met him. Third one being in this community, we've all seen a million blogs about Chris Unbiased. Hundreds of blogs. When he went to jail, when he went to trial, when he went to jail, any updates on any of his situations while he was in jail. Y'all all heard all of that info, right? There are certain ones of you who have been championing that cause. And good for you if you feel like that's warranted. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with you, right? So the scenario that I'm thinking of is you have a situation where you have a body on the ground, someone's dying in need of assistance, you call an ambulance. When that ambulance shows up, the EMT gets out, checks the vital signs on the person, realizes that they've lost consciousness, and have to bring him back to life. Perform CPR. Well, if someone else at that moment walked up to that person performing CPR on this body laying on the ground close to lifelessness, said, hey, there's another body around this corner. Can you do CPR on that one too? I'm doing CPR on this one. If I go see, no one would do that. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. It doesn't make any sense. Because that's what we call deflecting, right? That's what we call deflecting. Hey, sir, you're wrong. Oh, yeah, I know I'm wrong. But did you see what Fred did? Did you see what Fred did? That has nothing to do with you, sir. Fred has nothing to do with you whatsoever. Another thing, all of y'all are now championing the cause of, hey, why didn't the Wave expose Chris Unbothered? Y'all wasn't asking for us to expose anybody before this info started dropping to y'all. Nobody reached out to any of us and was like, hey, here you go, right? Are you gonna say the information is readily available? Yeah, you know why? Because y'all done hundreds of blogs on all of the information. I can't even count how many blogs, right? Didn't y'all break it down? So at this point, does any blog by any member of WAVEGANG make anyone sway one way or the other? Would any of us get any different information than what y'all already have? And would any of that information already sway how you feel? Does it logically make sense that while we're talking about a pedophile, someone wants to scream, hey, I know you're putting out a fire here, but why didn't you save that burning building down the road? I work on this fire truck. I didn't get that call, sir. I'm here trying to save lives in the burning building that I'm at. I'm not responsible for another burning building down the street, especially when engine number 7 is already down there trying to put water on it. The problem is a little bit of jealousy, a little bit of envy, a little bit of hate, right? Maybe even a little bit of competitive juices, right? What I can't help is how, in a coordinated effort, we did what we did. I can't help it. That's how we rock. That's how we get down, right? And I can't help that anybody else with any issue in the battle rap culture hasn't been able to push whatever they're doing with the weight that they have. That's not my issue, right? Like I told you before, Rome DMV fell in my lap. King called me, right? Adi Boom fell in my lap. We got the paperwork from somebody in the camp. They sent it to us. Didn't ask for it. This here. They reached out to Pretty Money. We didn't ask for any of this. Now, will we get on you big head ass niggas' tail when y'all 10-4 bars, or when y'all run off with deposits, or if y'all wear some fake Jordans, or y'all do something that's funny? We gonna roast the hell out y'all ass. Yeah, that's what we do, right? We're gonna talk about those type of things when they come up, if those are issues. But I'm not the fucking police, bro. I'm not the fucking police. I did not start my channel to be the fucking police. That's what policemen do. That's not my job. It's not my job. That's not my job. Shout out to y'all who think I'm well qualified to do so. But that's not my job. That's not why I'm here. I like battle rap. I like it. I cannot deny. Do I like everyone in it? No. Are there some weirdos? As you can see. As you can see. But y'all stop trying to spin stuff as if somehow EJALWAYZ or WAVEGANG or anybody else in WAVEGANG is protecting Chris Unbiased. Have y'all not said enough? And if the answer to that is no, then say more. then say more. If that is your cause, champion that. But nobody who is doing a cause Save the Whales, no one who's doing Save the Trees comes over and tell them, hey, now you're responsible for all the deaths of these trees because you weren't doing Save the Trees. That's not logical. Y'all know over here I try to make sense. That's not logical at all. It's not logical at all. Right? All I want y'all to do is make sense sometimes, man. That's it. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. Yes, stuff is controversial. Might be a bit windy on this part. I'm trying to check out the dead cat too. It might be a bit controversial. But it's not worth clicks breaking up. It's not worth that. Nobody was riding with Battle Truth after they found out the information. Why should they? And y'all shouldn't ostracize those who do. But what you should ostracize are those who are now trying to deflect from what y'all just saw. From what y'all just saw. What did y'all see? And someone's trying to show you or steer you in a different direction. One someone, Adept. Because right there, while he was on the live with Battle Truth, in Battle Truth live rebutting and stuff, he was on there trying to find excuses for him at first. And you were looking shaky. So you probably read that comment section and was like, okay, people not rocking with how I'm getting down. I need to flip, as you tend to do. Because you are the definition of a clout chaser, right? Beasley's Funhouse isn't enough for you. Talking about the dead, speaking ill of the dead isn't enough for you. None of that is. None of it is. That shock value isn't enough. And once it's not enough to keep moving numbers on your channel, then you just make up shit. Right? I guess we're being silenced. We can't say Chris unbiased. Who the fuck what are you talking about, bro? Here's one of the last things, unless I think of something else. This is my fucking channel. I'll do what I want on it. What I'm not going to be is an investigator. But if some shit drops in my lap that looks shaky as fuck, I'm going to say something about it. Right? I'm going to say something. And how dare I say something and you niggas is like, why you didn't say something about this? You niggas wasn't checking for me, bruh. Why you checking now? Why are you checking now? Why are you checking now? And some of y'all already know my character. I've been out here since about 3 years now. Some of y'all know me personally, have talked to me on your phones. I don't go out here shitting on people. I will tell a joke about your goofy ass, especially if you're involved in any goofery. But I don't, all this extra shit the youngsters do, I don't do this shit. Yeah, the back and forth, that's cool. Whatever. It's jokes. We get over it. It's internet shit. Right? But don't put no jacket on me like because I told y'all about a kidnapped girl that somehow I'm protecting all the other kidnappers because I didn't say anything about the other girls that were kidnapped. Y'all not making any sense. It's just not. I want y'all all to make it make sense. Think for yourselves, because that's what we do on this channel. We free thinkers over here. We think for ourselves and we take information and we logically glean it to come up with a theory or hypothesis, what we think may have happened. And in this case, most of what we said is absolutely true. We told you the family came to Pretty Money. That's what happened. Right? Some of y'all didn't rock with that. Because I guess y'all feel like Pretty Money and Battle Truth have had their issues. Right? When I showed you, when I asked the questions, was his baby mother, how many of his other baby mothers were underage, it made him do a blog where he had to explain how times were back then. Does that make any sense to you? How times were back then, right? He had to explain the question, right? And he still didn't answer the question because all of his baby mothers were underage when they had his children. All, A-L-L, all. He won't refute that with you. He can't. Y'all know math. It's simple. It's simple subtraction. Simple subtraction. That's a pattern of behavior, right? And when it's in the immoral behavior, serial behavior, you should speak out that for the well-being of the people in the community and anybody who might be swayed by whatever type of tone a nigga with a list has. No shade to any niggas with a list who happen to be solid dudes. So what am I saying? Don't believe the hype, bro. Nobody's silenced. I'm not protecting nobody. Y'all have spoke on the case enough to where if you search it, hashtag it, or whatever, you'll find plenty of information on Chris Unbiased. And you can judge whatever you want for yourselves. Do y'all want my judgment of him? Is that what's going on? Y'all want the Wave's judgment of him? Why? Whose mind are we gonna change? Right? Whose mind are we gonna change? Right? Yeah, we can push some things through because we move as a unit. But at the end of the day, we can't change your mind. Only the overwhelming facts change your mind. That was the only thing that changed your mind about Battle Trooper. Else a lot of y'all would still be biased. A lot of y'all would still be rocking with him. But it was the information that changed your mind. It's the info, bro. So, if you logically think down this road with me, you will see where I'm at and how I came to the conclusions that I came to. Now, if you want to sit here and believe that somehow because I speak out on one atrocity, that I'm championing another atrocity, that doesn't even make sense. Now, does it? It doesn't even make sense remotely. So, you know, I'm Uncle EJ. I'll throw a lesson out every once in a while. And the lesson here is, think for yourself. Make things make sense. You don't have to go off any shock value and decide that somehow WAVEGANG is protecting Chris Unbiased because we haven't spoken in this case. Aren't you all content creators? Drop a Chris Unbiased blog right now and see how many views you get on it. I'm just saying. All of us are content creators. All of us bloggers are content creators. But we're not all cloud chasers. We may chase some views because it's nice to see those views roll up. I'm not going to front on you. But some of y'all have no moral code. You have no integrity to know when you should not be worried about those views. To know when you should not be worried about whether you're in the algorithm. So you out here saying the Wave's name. So you out here saying Pretty Money's name. You out here saying John Reel's name. You shouldn't be worried about that. You should be worried about yourself. Formulating your own opinions based on your own conclusion. So it's your boy EJALWAYZ. I like my loser life. What's wrong with these stupid people? But I hope you You probably stayed and watched all the way to the end to see if I would say anything else about you. Adept, I told you, and it was all in the live. They are on your head, sir. They are on your head. You don't have to worry about me yet. Once you get through running through these line of folks that want to, and I told you, bro, don't talk crazy out here. Don't talk crazy out here. Like all us losers, we got resources. We don't have a lot of money. We got a certain set of skills. A certain set of skills. You're such a little nigga too, like physically and mentally. Like, speaking of, that's alright though, bro. When you plant seeds, you bear fruit. Y'all holler at your boy. It's your Uncle EJALWAYZ. Malt. Bitch.